What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to Broken Sword 2. Okay, I completely missed what Glee said, because as he was talking, I was in the middle of writing an email on my phone. Right. But I do know that we need to get back here, but we can't get back here because Glees will tell us off. So we have to create a distraction, and that distraction is getting this guy very, very pissed. So we take the absinthe and we add it to the glass.
I splashed a little absinthe into the glass and hoped he wouldn't notice the change of color.
Did you put something in my drink?
Yeah, I did. Well, what do you think?
Well, it's certainly an improvement over Glee's wine. In fact, I could grow to like it.
Cool. Let me offer you some more.
Allow me.
Yes, allow me to get you very, 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 very drunk. Although a big man like you surely should be able to handle absinthe. Oh, Mary, my glass case, my everything.
I had no possible use for a credit card reader.
Too bad, my friend. We can now get in the back. And packing case. Yes, read the label, George.
There was nothing in the case but styrofoam packing, but pasted on the side was the remains of a label. Underneath a logo of a flying bird were the words Condor Transglobal Mars. The rest of the label was missing. It was beginning to make sense. Oubier had organized Nico's abduction. Oubier withdrew money from Marseille. Oubier was connected with Transglobal, who shipped their goods from a warehouse in Marseille. That's how the torn Transglobal label had once read. Marseille, not Mars. It wasn't much of a lead, but it was all I had. I set off immediately to catch the evening train.
Well, it'd be pretty fucking weird for it to come from Mars, don't you think? I think this is kind of one of the most...
It was almost dawn when I arrived in Marseille. I traced Condor Transglobal to a desolate dockside.
I think this is one of the most iconic parts of Broken Sword 2. Possibly. Or could it be... Or could it be because this was the demo area? Yes, kids, demos. We had demos back in the day, where you were allowed and able to try the game before you bought it. Because developers gave a shit. And they didn't have pushy publishers going, we need to get this game out. Push it for $60. Demos? Forget demos. We don't need demos. Can you remember demos? Demos were great. When you bought like a PlayStation magazine or an Xbox magazine. Well, mainly PlayStation magazine. But you know, you bought PlayStation magazine or a PC magazine, or you had like a shareware and stuff like that. You know, you had demos. You could try a game before you buy it. You know, it's why piracy. This is what developers and publishers don't quite understand these days. The reason why piracy is so high is because you're not giving people demos. The majority of people that pirate games are trying it before they buy it. That's the reason why they pirate it. Not because they're selfish, not because they don't want to give you money. They want to give you money, but they want to make sure that the game runs correctly, that it plays correctly, that it's something that they're going to enjoy. Which is why they pirate it, and then, if it is indeed a game that they enjoy and want to play, they will then go and buy it. But developers and publishers don't. You know, they're very hush-hush. They don't want to know this.
Here, boy.
Hello, doggy. Are you messing with my dog?
What's the big idea?
I don't know. The dog went berserk for no apparent reason.
He's trained to do that. The idea is to deter any would-be intruder.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just remember, he's a trained attack dog. A killer.
I'm sure he is. He isn't just a very short dog with a short temper. Hello?
Hi, good morning.
Do you know what time it is?
No, I don't wear a watch. As my dad used to say, I'm not into time, man.
Well, you're too early.
What time is it anyhow?
The big hand's on the floor. Why aren't you in bed?
I can explain everything.
Never mind, I ain't that interested.
What time do you open the gates?
7.
Do you mind if I hang out here till the docks open?
Please yourself, but you'll have a long wait. It's Sunday, and tomorrow is the start of the national holiday. Everything is closed for a month.
Well, wouldn't you just know it? Does that dog belong to you?
Nah, he comes with the job. I just feed him every now and then.
More then than now, I'd say. What's the dog's name?
20.
It's unusual for a dog.
It's his registration number. Security dog number 20.
Does number 20 have rabies?
Nah, just a bad attitude. Like I said, he's a trained attack dog. They took him when he was a puppy and messed with his head to make him the way he is.
Jeez, great. Can you imagine being a dog or trying to shout that? I mean, what when he retires? What happens when the dog retires? Are you just going to walk around the park shouting, 20, 20, come here, 20, 20? I mean, it sounds like you're calling for a fucking banknote.
Ever heard of Condor Transglobal?
Sure, they have a warehouse here.
Well, could I take a look?
Not until after the holidays. Come back in a month.
Gosh darn it.
I have to make a delivery to Condor Transglobal.
Where's your rig?
About half a mile down the road.
And you walked here? Jeez, are you some kind of nut?
Nah, it was easy. I just put one foot in front of the other. Are you gonna let me make my delivery?
Not without the paperwork. You get the papers, you make your delivery, and I get a fat backhander.
I was getting nowhere with the story about being a trucker.
Yeah, not to mention you don't exactly look like one, George.
Do you know what kind of business Condor's involved in?
I'm paid to guard the gate. Their business is none of mine.
I'm looking for a young woman.
At the docks? What kind of woman do you have in mind?
You don't understand. It's my girlfriend I'm trying to find.
Well, I ain't seen her, and you should tell her. The docks ain't no place for a young lady. They're dirty and they're dangerous.
Gee, thanks for that.
I'm certain my girlfriend was brought here when she was abducted.
What? Your girl was kidnapped?
Yeah. Struck down by an Indian with a poisoned dart.
A poison dart, huh?
I could tell he didn't believe me.
Do you want some panties?
I have these very exotic panties.
Take them away, you pervert!
Oh, come on, like you haven't sniffed any in your time.
Have you ever heard of Professor Oubier?
Me? None of my friends are professors or anything like that.
What's cooking?
Beans. You know a man can live on nothing but beans.
Not this one.
Yeah, beans aren't the be-all, end-all. They're alright every now and again, but not as a sustainable diet.
Don't you ever get tired of eating beans?
Sure I do. What do you take me for?
And what's the alternative?
Peas. I can't eat them too often, though. They play hell with my digestion.
Have you ever considered changing your diet?
What's wrong with beans and beer?
You need me to tell you? You're pumping out enough methane here to fill a dirigible.
George, I don't think you even know what that word is.
This is the dart that the Indian shot at my girlfriend.
Sheesh. That's pretty weird, but I don't see why you'd expect to find her here.
Take a look at this letter.
That's sick. Did you write it?
Oh, no. No, it's a letter from my girlfriend's admirer.
If I was you, I'd smack him in the mouth.
Well, that's not my style, but thanks for the advice. I gotta go now, but I'll be back.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Okay. Hold on, I'm just putting on some socks. Oh, God, feet freezing again. Okay, we're good. Let's head down the steps. So, we now need to get into the warehouse and behind the fence, but unfortunately, Le Dog is in our way. So we have to have a way of removing said dog. Which is easy.
The stick had a hook on one end. I figured it was a boat hook. For hooking
Which is
boats.
easy if I remember how. Oh yeah, we need that bottle as well, don't we? Hey doggy. Can't get me down here, can you? Haha!
I just knew that boat hook would be useful for something. As for the bottle, even if I couldn't find a use for it, I'd cleaned up the dock a little.
Like, I mean, it's all good having the fence, but what's so good about what's to stop people coming down the steps, getting on a big sort of plank of wood, and then floating across the water? I mean, the dog could be there, but that's no biggie. Alright, now, if I remember, we need to block this chimney. So, first off, we call the chimney top. Oh, I guess you have to try and touch it first.
Ouch! That's hot.
And then cool it.
The bottle was half filled with water. Maybe it would cool the cone down enough to touch it.
Yep. We can't use our hands, so we use the panties again. No? Or is it just our hands? Oh no, we can just use our hands. Alright then.
Now I could see into the pipe which formed the chimney.
And then I believe we drop the bottle in to block the chimney and smoke him out.
The bottle had blocked the chimney, and the hut was filling up with smoke.
And that is our chance to get down here, get up into the trap door, steal me some biscuits.
The packet was full of dog biscuits.
That's all we need, and then back down the trap door. I don't believe we need anything else. Oh, wait. Shit. I forgot something. Oh, I forgot the piece of coal. No. Damn it, I forgot the piece of coal. I need that coal piece. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, we're back. Right, now.
Someone had once told me a piece of coal brought you luck.
Now we can pick up the coal. There's a very special reason for the coal.
Who was I to argue with irrational superstition?
There's a very special reason for the coal.
I wouldn't have considered wearing it if it had been the last coat on Earth.
It won't be clear yet, but it'll be very important later. Just wait and see. Just wait and see. We have a biscuit.
The packet was full of...
Yeah. Alright, now we can leave. Okay, now what we do... Take a dog biscuit. Chuck one on the platform.
Hey, 20. Come and get it, boy.
Dog goes to eat. We take this.
I felt a slight twinge of conscience as I prepared to give the dog a dunking. It soon passed.
It's fine, George. The dog can swim. Yoink!
As I'd expected, the dog could swim like a... well, like a dog.
Sweet. Bye-bye, 20. Oh, and if you go back up into the hut and try and talk to him, he just farts on you, and then you fall back down. So, there's nothing special about that. But, now Mr. 20 is gone, we can climb the fence. Shh. Do-do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do, 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 do-do-do. Point a nod. Okay, I believe from here we can get killed. I think. At some point here anyway, so save quickly. I think at some point you can get killed in here. I think. I'm not 100% sure.
From the inside. The din must have drowned out the sound of my knocking.
So we have to go up the ladder. So we're going to have to disable the fan.
Maybe there was a way in up there.
We have to disable the fan so the big loaf inside can actually hear us knocking on the door.
I wouldn't have been hurt over the din of the fan.
We take one thing and stick it in the fan. Jam it right up.
That did the trick. The fan clunked and shorted out as its blades were mashed by the boat hook.
Hey, you make any more noise, I break your arms.
That bully needed to be taught a lesson.
Garzak's already mad because we didn't get the stone. You give me any trouble, I'll tell him it was all your fault.
Karzak? That must be his boss.
Yeah, it's the short, angry bloke that was interrogating Nico.
I decided there was a better way to attract their attention.
And we do that by knocking on the door. Head back down the ladder. Now the fan's been blocked. Should be able to hear us knocking on the door.
Hello? Anybody inside? I've got a delivery for you.
Who is it?
Yeah.
Pizza delivery?
I didn't order pizza.
No? This is the Condor Transglobal Shipping Company, isn't it?
I don't like pizza.
Oh, come on. Everyone likes pizza.
Maybe he was allergic to mozzarella.
I think at this point we have to go up. Or do we have to anger him? Oh wait, no, yeah, we have to anger him so he actually comes out. Yeah, so the pizza thing won't work.
Hello? It's me again.
Hey,
What now?
Ow.
look. This pizza's been paid for. You might as well take it.
I told you, I don't like pizza.
Not even with extra olives?
I hate them. Olives are the devil's butt nuggets.
Are you sure? Sure you don't want pizza? I I mean, George is correct. Everybody likes
You
pizza.
know what's good for you. You'll open this door.
What if I don't?
I'll kick your head in.
Okay, I'll come out with cream.
And now we escape on the ladder. Very quickly. George, go. There's a reason for this. He comes out, he looks around. What's going on here? So we don't just sneak in, we have to distract him. What was that? It sounded like big noise. And now, we knock him the fuck out. And plump. Score 1 for George. Right, now we can enter inside. Here, you make sure that it's locked, George, very, very tightly. You don't want the big oaf to come back and smash your face in, because I seriously doubt you'd be able to fight him.
Among the paperwork which adorned the notice board was something which caught my eye. It was a delivery note from Condor Transglobal, and the address was Caramonte City.
And is it in the filing cabinet?
It was locked.
It was lock, stock, jammed.
All the crates were firmly sealed.
Right. Let's head this way.
Whoa! Don't shoot! The little guy had a blowpipe. That confirmed my suspicions about what had happened to Nico. I waited for him to shoot me, but it didn't happen. Instead, he seemed to want to tell me something.
What? You want me to get out?
Nope, that wasn't it. Oh, what did he want?
He wanted me to free him. He wants you to free him, George.
All the crates were...
Let's look in the drawer.
The only interesting thing I found was a small brass key.
A key for his chains. Because the small poor guy is locked up.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Quaramonte!
Is that where you're from? Caramonte City?
Quaramonte! Quaramonte!
Okay. What does this key unlock?
Huh?
Hey, you're manacled. Who did this? That big thug? I'm gonna set you free, okay?
And then he disappears.
Hey, come back here!
Well, at least you freed him.
The little guy had gone to ground amongst the stack of crates.
You are now safe in the knowledge that you have saved some poor little dude.
I couldn't pry the doors apart with my bare hands. There was usually an easier way to do it.
Something called a button. Ding! Going up. First floor. Men's lingerie. Although men don't usually have lingerie, but you know, whatever.
Just in time. Interrupting the beam of light kept the doors from closing and stopped anyone from using the elevator. But what now?
Now we have to block it. I believe we use this crate?
The little crate was precariously balanced.
Or is it a big crate? It's not even one of the crates.
There. That would keep the doors from closing.
There we go. And stopping anyone from coming up the stairs.
I was wrestling with the small crate when I noticed the label on its side. Danger, live contents, do not drop.
Yeah, let's not. Let's turn on the light as well, because we need that to be able to see the scratches on the floor for the door. Ooh, mysterious scratch marks. Whatever could it mean? Could there be a secret hidden door here? Oh, who knows?
There was an arc-shaped scratch on the floor, as if a door had been opened in the nearby wall. My fingers traced the outline of a secret door in the wall. Then I found a small round stud, which was set flush to the surrounding wooden paneling.
And we were correct.
Just as I'd hoped. A secret room.
Containing none other than Nicole Collard. Pick up a small fetish. Now you can do two things. You can free Nico first, or you can pick up the fetish first.
Will you look at this? It was a small statue of a kneeling figure in an ornate headdress. The head was hideous, with huge staring eyes set in a decomposing face.
Hey, somebody's marketing Labano dolls.
But if you free her first and you don't pick up the statue first... No, if you pick up the statue first, then you get an interesting sort of dialogue between these two. That you miss if you free her first.
Hold still.
That makes sense.
This might hurt a little.
Ow!
Think yourself lucky you don't have a mustache.
About time. You could at least have helped me before grabbing everything you could find.
Not so loud. They'll hear you.
Get these ropes off me right now.
You know, the mood you're in, maybe that's not such a good idea.
Where's Pablo, the big guy?
Out cold. Too much wine doesn't agree with him. Are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. Untie me this instant.
Okay, will do. You alright, Nico?
There. How are you feeling?
Oh, thanks, George. How on earth did you find me?
I knew Oubier had been in Marseille. But never mind about me. How about you tell me exactly what's going on, starting with that Mayan stone?
I picked it up from one of Karzak's men in Paris. I was expecting a consignment of narcotics.
Drugs?
Yes. The proof I needed to expose Karzak's smuggling operation. I'd set it up to act as his courier, and once I had the proof, I planned to go straight to Inspector Mou. But instead of the dope I'd expected, they sent me that stone instead. And to find out more, I called Professor Oubier, who invited me to his mansion. At least, I thought it was Oubier.
I don't get it. If Karzak's business is drugs, why is he so desperate to get his hands on that stone?
Maybe it has some significance to the local people in Central America. It could be Karzak's means of getting them to work for him. Anyway, we've got to get out of here.
Nico, wait!
Indeed we do, Nico. But unfortunately, that will have to wait for next time.
We can't use the elevator. If that thug Pablo's recovered, he'll be waiting for us.
We've got to do something. Where does that door lead to?
I'm not sure.
It leads to the outside. But we will break through that door and escape this little warehouse in the next episode. So, thank you all so very much for watching this episode, and I shall see you all next time as ever. Bye bye.